What if I told you that a single war decided the fate of your freedom, your wealth, and even the opportunities you have today? Pause. The American Civil War wasn't just about North versus South. It was about defining what kind of nation America would become. But what can this brutal conflict teach us about making decisions that change our lives forever? Stay with me. You're about to find out. The year is 1861. America, a young nation bursting with potential, is on the brink of collapse. The North and South are locked in a heated conflict over economics, states' rights, and yes, slavery. But deeper than that, it's a clash of visions. Unity versus division. Sound familiar? Imagine living in a country where every decision feels like it could destroy everything. For the people of the time, fear wasn't just in their minds. It was everywhere. Entire families torn apart, businesses shuttered, lives upended. This was a crisis like no other. But the war wouldn't be fought in back rooms or debate halls. It would be decided on the battlefield, where strategy, sacrifice, and resilience would determine the future. Let's dive into the moments that changed everything. It all started here, April 12th, 1861. A quiet morning in South Carolina turned explosive when Confederate forces fired on Fort Sumter, the first shots of the Civil War. It wasn't just a physical attack, it was symbolic. The message was clear. This was war. Now, think about this. In your life, what are the moments that define your direction? Are you firing the first shot or waiting to respond? By the way, fun fact, did you know that not a single soldier died in this battle? Wild, right? A war that would claim over 600,000 lives started with none. Irony at its finest. Fast forward to September 17th, 1862. Antietam, the bloodiest single day in American history. Over 22,000 casualties. But this wasn't just carnage for carnage's sake. This was the turning point Lincoln needed to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, a document that reshaped the moral compass of the war. Here's the lesson. In the darkest moments, there's often the clearest opportunity for change. But Lincoln's proclamation wasn't just about freeing slaves. It had another, more strategic purpose. I'll reveal that in a moment. July 1863. Gettysburg. If Antietam was the darkest day, Gettysburg was the brightest hope. This three-day battle marked the Confederate Army's last major offensive into Northern Territory. And let's not forget Pickett's charge, a moment of boldness that turned into catastrophe. Now here's a question. When you take bold risks, are you charging blindly or are you calculating your moves? Speaking of risks, if you've ever tried to invest in a trending stock without research, that's a little like Pickett's charge. Let's not do that, okay? 1864. Union General William Tecumseh Sherman cuts a swath through the South, destroying infrastructure, crippling supply lines, and leaving Confederate forces reeling. This was total war, a strategy that didn't just win battles, it broke wills. What's the takeaway here? Sometimes, winning means making hard decisions and sticking to them, no matter the resistance. April 9th, 1865. Appomattox Courthouse. Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrenders to Union General Ulysses S. Grant. The war is over, but the scars, they're just beginning to heal. Reconstruction would take decades, and some would argue the battle for equality continues even today. But here's the thing. Out of the ashes of war, America emerged stronger, more united, and poised for greatness. The Civil War wasn't just a fight for territory or ideology. It was a fight for what kind of nation we wanted to become. And that's a choice you make every day in your own life. So, what's your battle? Is it building financial security? Starting your dream business? Creating a legacy for your family? Like the leaders of the Civil War, your choices today shape your tomorrow. If this story inspired you, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Let's keep exploring the lessons history has to offer, and together, let's build a future worth fighting for. Until next time, stay focused, stay inspired, and remember, history is the ultimate teacher. Let's learn from it.